Alright. Well,
Spam emotes if we're doing okay.
now, now comes the fun part. Most DMs will give a recap on Twitch. However, I am not
Oh
most
god.
DMs, and
Oh
I
no.
force my players to do it.
Pop
However,
quiz
Vith
time.
and Eleanor, you get out of this one because you weren't active participants in this session. Cypher, Anathema, what happened last time?
Would you like me to take it?
Yes.
So, in the last session, our 0.2 session, was the introduction for both Cypher and Anathema. Cypher had finished traveling a little while with two people that were helping to escort him to a small town where he stops and stays the night at a tavern while trying to pick up information on some of the other people in the tavern and who could be a good possible bodyguard to escort him to the town of Torna that is heading towards. During that, he meets Anathema, who seems a little sheepish, but is willing to bodyguard him on the travel for 2 gold a day. And Cypher also, by using his familiar barn owl to follow somebody who is leaving the tavern, finds a ring of mushrooms out in the forest to the north of the tavern, and finds out that some druids of the Circle of the Moon seem to be making their home in the woods and forests around that town. And also picks up some information from a druid that comes in and watches the tavern in the town every single day, that something bad is happening in Torna, that apparently people are going there and not leaving. And after that, they start heading towards Torna anyway, as Cypher seems to have business there. And they cross a lake and recently stayed at a cabin overnight, and then stopped at a crossroads where the episode ended.
Alright, I am gonna correct you on one thing there. It wasn't that people were going to the town and not coming back. It's that people were leaving, and no one has been going there, even though Torna is a major trade hub. But aside from that, you did an amazing job with the recap.
Yes, thank
Other way
you.
around.
No, it's
My
all
notes
good.
were wrong!
But one other thing that was neglected was the fact that the masked druid also mentioned that that town is a place where the dead do not rest. But still, early on, pretty good. There's gonna be a lot more stuff happening later on. But now, we find our adventurers at crossroads. Anathema, roll me a d20. Vith, roll me a d20.
Gotcha.
All right.
I still need to mess with my dice. There we go.
Oh, Anathema.
Okay.
So, nice meeting you.
Vith, Eleanor, you two are the first to arrive at this little crossroads. You both arrive at the same time, but we'll start over in your little section just to see what's going on in your head as you see two people approaching.
Oh. Let's make light faces and say hi, shall we?
Sure.
Should
You say so.
probably use the same names, maybe, right? I don't want
Yeah.
to necessarily tell people who we are immediately once we get past that, you know?
Neither do I.
Alright, well, just, smile and wave. Maybe they won't want to talk. But I could use a rest at the fountain here. Oh, we've been walking for literal miles. Eleanor will lean down, kind of pick some water up in her gauntlets and splash her face with it.
It just
Yeah,
sits
as-
on the fountain.
has the storm pretty much passed at this point?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, and I believe Eleanor used her. Because this is the same day, right? Or is this a different day?
This is the same day that you left the town. So,
Right.
the path is still a bit muddy from the heavy rain, but it seems that it's far off in the distance, if not dissipated a little bit.
So yeah, Eleanor is actually her full 7 foot, 7'2" pink furbolg self.
Vith is gonna try to wash the mud off of his not leg. I forgot the word for it. Oh no.
Prosthetic.
Prosthetic, yes.
Well, hello there.
Good morning.
Right.
DM, are there signs that point in different directions that say what is in what direction?
Yes. The sign that you came from as you passed it, points in the direction of Northtown.
Mm.
It points in the direction, like, it has an up arrow going to Northtown, and then an arrow pointing to the right that says Senuros. And so you can assume that there's a fork in the path, and continue going up to go to Northtown, off to the right for Senuros.
Mm. And then, can I see what the down sign says?
Yeah, if you walk over there.
I will walk over there.
So,
Okay.
where are you guys heading?
That one reads Dwell.
I see. Well, I'm trying to head to Torna, but I'm not seeing a sign that tells me which direction to go.
I believe if we continue, she'll point straight across from the direction that they came. I think if we continue along this path, you'll get to Torna. I think that's
Thank you.
where we were heading, right? The capital? I believe.
You're heading to the capital.
Going to two.
Yeah, we're trying to escape the war, as it were. Sometimes mercenaries don't get the best of luck in wartime, you know.
You're mercenaries?
For now, probably for a while.
Are you currently on any business?
Just trying to find work that isn't the war, you know.
Do
Pays well,
you
but-
have... I'm personally in seek of, well, I have my bodyguard here. This is Anathema.
Say.
Do say hello.
Hi there.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. My name's Elise.
Elise.
I'm.
How are you so tall?
I get that a lot.
I already have a bodyguard, but I definitely wouldn't do without any other strong, suitable hands to possibly protect me on my way. Are you headed towards Torna, perhaps, or just the capital?
Well, I guess we weren't really looking for a set destination. Just trying to find where we're needed, you know?
If you have the time, I'm willing to pay, if you wouldn't mind helping escort me to Torna.
Eleanor will look at Viv. What are we thinking?
Vith just kind of pulls his hood down a bit, like, I don't mind it.
How much?
Do you know
Where
know
we
the
go?
way very well?
I'm pretty good with maps, but that's how I remember. I believe this fork in the road is just past the stream that comes down from Northtown, was it? Yeah. Yeah, so it's just a few maybe a day or two out. I'm not sure exactly how long it is, but
What are your normal rates?
Do we have rates? He just whispers to sorry, Elise, was it?
Elise, yes. Well, Do you look wealthy? I can roll insight if you want.
That would be a perception check.
Oh, fair.
Hey, Cypher, you're muted.
I don't know. Do I look well? It was
As,
Mhm.
I don't know. Let's see a perception check.
10.
Now, do you
I'm
want to look
polarizing.
wealthy?
Is yes. I would like to look.
Deception.
Yeah.
This man looks like he's stacked.
Oh, yes.
He's
Carries himself
got-
like a noble. Must be a noble.
hmm He has very fine dressed clothes, if not a bit dirty, but you can assume that's due to travel. He does look like he's walked a fair bit on the road. Both he and his traveling companion. But underneath that grime, because you've interacted with them a lot, there is the dress of a nobleman, an intellectual.
Well, how about... Our usual going rate is 100 gold, but that's in wartime. Since we're not looking for wartime effort, I'm okay with bringing that down.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Now are you? Do you want to actively deceive? Or are we going off of your passive deception, Elise?
Do you have a passive deception?
It's 8 plus your deception.
Oh shite.
Everyone has passive deception because some people you just can't read, regardless of if they interact with you or not.
Yeah,
passive deception.
I'll actively try to deceive. I don't think Eleanor's really, actually paid much. It was more of just, station kind of got her anywhere she needed to go or whatever, you know? So she doesn't have any idea.
Yes.
Okay, wait, Nathan.
Yes.
You get you did not roll 5 above their deception, but you do get to ask one question.
Poppycock. What are you really planning?
We need gold. You suggest there's a different reason for why we're out here. And then also it's kind of weird to have given probably such a large amount for a contract. Might suggest where they're from, but... A winning smile gleams at you, Cypher.
I was absolutely shocked at how much gold you mentioned.
Cypher is going to act very nonchalant as he starts to squeeze his cloak and twist it to get what little bit of water is left from the storm into the little well in the middle. I must say that is awfully high rates for this time in the economy. Well, it's a little too rich for my blubber. Anathema will be on our way.
Well,
You.
we could always just travel together. No one needs to be motivated by money here. If we're walking together, we'll help each other out, right?
An awfully humble offer, I would say. I suppose we could do an exchange of services.
Ooh, possibly.
I personally am adept in the arcane sorts. If you have any questions of that nature, I can easily provide.
Oh. Well, as you know, I have a military background. The armor might give it away. And I can verify for myself that, in points to Vith, without saying the name, is an excellent shot, and nothing we need to worry about if they have our back.
Vith just
suppose.
nods and kind of gestures to the bow on his back.
Numbers definitely would dissuade anybody from coming after us.
We know we
I
can
see
trust
nothing
you.
wrong with this.
Is there anything I can actually pick up from the armor that this Elise is wearing?
Do you want to give me a I'm debating between perception and investigation. Because I mean, normally the difference is investigation is you're physically like touching it and stuff, but I feel like you're touching it with your mind, going at it with a more inquisitive. So I will accept either.
I'll do investigation.
All right.
14.
It is very well crafted. Not something that you've seen before. But it's definitely, it lines up with that 100 gold payment type of thing, because it's a very nice set of, is it plate scale?
I believe I'm wearing... Oh shoot, what is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think it's plate mail.
Okay, yeah. It's very nice plate mail. Here, I'll, do you have anything? Okay, good, you don't. I will, yeah, I'll show everyone. Hopefully you can see it, but that's the full body for Eleanor. So a lot of, like, flowery, like, not engravings, but, like, molds into it. So...
It's so old.
Did you
with...
actually show to us? Because I don't think you did.
Did?
It didn't pop up on my end.
Well, dang. Pull up Eleanor's, full body. I
They
think
might
all
have
of you should have
to-
access to it.
Yeah, they might have to have access. Yeah, we'll pull it up.
Here. Because normally the show to players, just pops up, and gives everyone access, but, there you go. So, it definitely seems to fit with that 100 gold, thing that Elise mentioned earlier.
Here, I can actually get the visual for that.
I mean, all things considered, mercenary work wouldn't be too far from where I'm planning on going.
If it'll load.
Sorry, my internet's being...
Hello? I'm just getting a white box. This is weird.
That is weird.
How bizarre.
Man, things just don't like you today.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, we can move on. We can have James probably post it later if he wants to.
Sure.
Or we can throw it out on our Twitter, which we'll share at the end. But you should also have access to see everyone's full bodies now as well
not
in the
quite
PCs folder.
That might just be me.
I am gonna change to our intro screen and reload.
Oh, I
Okay.
can see it.
Because I think it's just
Well,
an issue I'm having.
Yeah, here, I'll move back to the start.
Give us a
I'm
moment, chat. We
also,
really want you
I'm
to
also
see these.
struggling a bit.
Technical difficulty. James did such a good job on these. I don't care if he says that it's old art. It still looks really good.
It's important.
I'm gonna redo them at some point and you can't stop me.
I
You
won't.
really can.
I won't
I
You
stop
also
you.
I
can.
can't make them bigger than a certain size, but that's gonna be.
Yeah, I think that's just the image size of what I saved. So,
You can zoom into the character bio
what is
in
it?
the top right corner.
Control Z, Alt Z.
I see on each of the pages in the top right corner, there's just a little magnifying glass you can click. And then you
Oh,
can just
okay.
zoom in.
Maybe if my things were loading correctly.
Gotta love
Yeah.
difficulties. That's the theme of tonight.
Technical difficulties, everybody.
Woo!
Wonderful, woohoo.
Level 1. Level 1.
Level 1.
I'm struggling to load them, but that might
There
just be
we
my internet.
go. All right. Well, we'll get like some
Follow me.
slightly tiny views of everybody.
Yeah.
Mouse gets to have his own large view.
Good boy.
Hey, fellow.
let me get that one. And then
Back to the crossroads.
we're back, baby. Okay, and we're moving back to the screen. There we go. There's everyone for everyone to need to look at. Our glorious party.
All right.
Beautiful. So, sound like a good idea? Just head along with everybody else, and if something happens, we'll be there to help.
How do we know we can trust you?
How would you like to know if you can trust me?
Mm, what do you get up to in your spare time?
Sorry, what was that?
What do you get up to in your spare time?
Oh, spare time. Well, I enjoy training, working out, going for a run. Always quite nice. Clears the brain.
Okay, seem pretty trustworthy.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
I like those things
This
too.
just kind of cocks his head to the side at Anathema, like, really? That's all that took?
I like those things too.
All right, I don't wish to lose too much daylight.
The music should still be playing.
Ah, it is not. May perhaps restart it for me?
Yeah.
Please?
It
Thank
is
you.
for me.
It is for
Is it
me.
going?
I still heard it playing.
Just it's because I reloaded and
I
Oh.
see.
Ah.
No,
I
nice.
cannot get my character sheet open.
Oh my
Roll20
god.
seems to
Oh,
be having
no.
an issue with it today. I don't know why.
Man, Twitch
okay,
and
nothing's happening
Roll20 are
yet.
just like, no.
This is what we get for playing right next to Halloween.
Listen, we're too good of a campaign, all right? They're trying to
They're trying
stop
to stop
us.
us. They're trying to silence us. We need Elon Musk to buy out Roll20. Sorry, continue.
Oh, let's
No,
go.
we do not.
All right. So, what direction are y'all planning on going in?
I intend to go in the right direction, this way.
Hey.
I think we'll follow as well. If you would like, you can walk up ahead, or we'll just be around.
The entire time that Cypher is going to walk ahead, very boldly, like keeping a pretty fast pace, and the entire time the owl that sits on his leather padded shoulder is just staring at you. With its body facing forward and its head turned 180 degrees around.
Just a friendly smile and a wave.
Tilts its
I was
head.
gonna kind of try and fall into step, kind of next to you, Elise, and just start going on. Like, okay, so you like working out. What workouts do you like to do? My favorite are biceps, but then I really like to work on my abs. And I'll show you those later if you want. Also, I don't know if you know this, but if you work out your fucking at least once a week, it'll look really good. Trust me, I did it.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
Of course, you know. You seem really smart.
I do
Excuse
like a
me,
bit of
you two
cardio.
back there.
Oh.
Have you seen my bodyguard?
Sorry. Keep walking along down the road and
All right.
continuing our conversation about our favorite workout styles. Eleanor's is a lot of cardio.
Alright, where's Freehand? And so, you all continue your path along the way to Torna. Can I get some perception and nature rolls? The nature is going to determine your travel. Whoever rolls nature, regardless, you'll have advantage because you are traveling along a road that is well paved, well constructed. It seems like a major highway, so you can make some pretty good time. Oh, okay. This
So
nature check.
I do a roll, but I can't open
Nice.
my
19 for Viv.
I can't open my character sheet, so
Have
How many
have you
people are
already
able to roll?
refreshed?
I have a couple times.
Oh, no.
I'll try again. I know, right?
Do
Okay.
you know that you might not just have it as like a closed window in a corner somewhere?
No, it's just every time that I try to open it, it's just loading perpetually.
Mm.
Oof.
Kick your router.
Okay. Be right
Wait,
back.
no.
Pick the stream. Wait, no.
How many people are able to roll for this?
Just one. But Vith rolled pretty good on that nature, so who wants to take the perception check?
I mean, I'll take it if no one else
Somebody else.
Sounds like a grand idea to me.
All right.
Me and
great.
Anathema are talking bodybuilding. It's great.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
15.
not perceiving much.
15. Okay. Oh, no, I drew a little bit. Get rid of these. So you are able to make actually surprisingly good time. I mean, not that any of you would know out of character. It's about a day and a half travel, from Dranma to Torna, or probably 2 days. But you feel like you can make it there a day and a half. I need to GM roll something real quick, I think.
Mhm.
Uh-oh,
is
don't do it wrong. We'll see it.
I hope I don't do it wrong, or else I'm keeping up with the theme of technical difficulties tonight. Oh, okay. Is it GM space R? Nope.
You could also do the
It should be /GR. There you
Oh,
go.
just GR? I thought it was GMR.
I recently reloaded, so it told me.
I don't think. Oh wait, no, it did. Okay. So, you come across a little crossroads, and
Where's the cross?
Crossroads Road. Sorry, I was reading the title of the other map, and Cypher, before he fully steps out, you see a man with a bow hiding in a tree. And as you approach, he steps out. Well, hello, folks. How you doing?
is the bow drawn?
Nope. He has it at his ready, but it's not drawn yet.
Good evening to you. Is there something we can help you with?
Yeah, just collecting some tax for the
And-
new alliance.
What providence do you belong to?
Golden Country. Collecting
does not
tax for the
narrow it
bigwigs
down.
up in Senros work for the Astron Council themselves.
Do you have a letter of authorization?
No. You don't... Sorry, you guys must be up from Tatia, aren't you?
That would be where we're from, so we're just a little cautious, if you could understand.
No, I completely understand. Foreign land, scary. Might get jumped in the middle of the woods, but you can understand that we keep these roads safe. I mean, this is a major road to Torna, after all.
You
Part
said
of the
we?
Golden Country.
Fifth just kind of slowly reaches his hand behind his back towards his bow.
Now,
I'm-
hold on. No need to get antsy. All I need is just some tax and you'll be on your way.
Alright,
Totally.
well, say we entertain this, and how much are you asking for?
Oh, a measly gold per person. That's the rate.
Could I, if I were to say, put my both hands in front of me and put all my fingers to touch each other, so both hands touching at the fingertips, does he react at all to that?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. 15.
His body doesn't, but you see his eyes shift over to your right, down on the map. Just for a
Can I-
moment.
Can I follow his gaze and see if I see anybody else? As I did hear him say "we" earlier.
Yeah.
You want me to just keep the 15 perception?
Yeah, I'm keeping the 15. Oh, fuck. Wow. Moffat rolls tonight.
It was a half
Uh,
stealth check.
Oh no.
That sounds like
I
a high
hate
stealth
that.
check.
You see, trying to be stealthy in the trees, a very red woman. Just waiting.
Mm.
It's hard because it's red and green, so it's kind of obvious, but you know, she's trying.
Let's see.
Does a passive perception of 12 beat that, Moffat? Do I see that as well
Yes.
or no?
Anyone with a passive perception above an 8 sees her, which I'm assuming is all of you.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Good 5 over.
I'm going to, as all 5 of my fingers on each hand touch each other at the tips, both hands close, kind of like in a prayer motion, and then point towards him. And Cypher is going to cast Cause Fear at first level.
Oh.
It is a wisdom save of 14, and it is just verbal motion.
Okay.
Dramatic
Give
is
me a
voice, and then verbal is just
second,
motion.
because I'm really smart and totally remembered to open up their character sheet. Okay. And you said it was a wisdom?
Yes, it is a wisdom spell save of 14.
All right. Uh-oh!
Three.
I don't know. That was pretty close.
Yeah, so, this man fails.
This one
He's not a
creature?
construct or undead, so don't worry, he's not immune to this.
Oh, that would have been the twist of the century, I'm gonna be honest.
Exactly, you know? Frightened targets. Okay, so he's frightened of you. You see his hand, start to quiver, but I'm give him something. The okay. Well, what you doing there?
I would advise, in your best interest, if you wish to leave here with your lives, that you leave now and forget we were ever here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine lowering the toll down to a silver.
I don't believe you heard me correctly. And with a swish of his hand, with his right hand with 2 fingers, his voice now booms as he uses thaumaturgy to make his voice sound as loud as possible. Leave now, if you value your lives.
Shit, fuck, this ain't worth it. Martha, let's get going. And he runs off into the woods, and you see the lady, who is not very good at stealthy, just, what the fuck? And then she just ditches as well.
Does he save from the... It says that he can do a save every, turn? So 6 seconds to see if he can remove the frightened effect. Does he save?
He saves on the next one.
That saves.
Nice.
But the thing is, I rolled a deception check for him. This man's pride's in shatters. He's not coming back. He's no longer scared of you, but he's like, fuck. Why was I scared of that man? He's a fucking old fart.
I
Did you
induced
need a
fear into
bodyguard?
his mind. It's possible that they may return after a little while, but howly not. I
How'd
would
you,
su- Oh, come on now. I've got to keep some tricks about me.
Let me see if they were actually bad people. I figured that they were, but, like, you know, sometimes the trees know a bit better. I'm gonna cast, should be a speak with... What's it called, specifically? You can cast either... Oh, wait. Oh, actually, I don't think I have that. No, wait. Sorry. What? Is it just disguise stuff? I thought I also had speak with animals or something like that on here. Or speak with plants and animals.
I can double check for you.
There it is. Speech with beast and leaf.
Okay.
You have the ability to communicate with limited manner of beasts, plants, vegetation. They can understand the meaning of your words, though you have no special ability to understand them in return.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hey, I know to bothering your day. I know these people were as well, but just, you know, we're just wanting to know if those people were really actually just taking tolls, or if they were taking more than just that.
And you're talking to the tree about that?
Mm-hmm.
Just blows in the wind.
Well, sorry to... You're all looking at me now. I feel a little nervous. It's not like it's going to talk back to me or something. I just can talk to it, and sometimes I get a sense. I feel like this is a little weird and drawn out now, and I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I will say, if anything like that happens again, I can only do that one more time today.
I think you really need a bodyguard,
honestly,
frankly.
you probably didn't have to.
I was kind of 50% sure that that would work. If that didn't work, I was sure he was probably going to fire an arrow into my stomach.
I'd fire one
You
back.
could have healed it.
I do have the ability to heal occasionally, so it
Really?
shouldn't be a problem if we were ever ambushed. Yeah?
You do? What spells do you know? Do you want to talk about it?
You know spells as well?
I'm not necessarily an arcane practitioner.
Tried talking to a tree.
It's different. It's
You're
really
both
different.
making her nervous. Could you just
Sense.
Oh, listen,
calm
I'm only
down?
nervous because I don't usually do that in front of other people. Okay. Here.
It's okay. Maybe sometime I'll show you the things I could do.
Sometimes in the world, certain forces just exert themselves, and some people can be conduits to those forces, per se. Sometimes the nature of this world tends to give me a helping hand. That's all.
Interesting.
Now was just like looking at his hands and just holding him out in front of him, trying to. He looks constipated, like he's trying to get the world to do something.
You'll get there one day, buddy. I promise.
Do a lot of other cool things too, though. I'll show you sometime.
I'm sure you will.
Have we seen any other travelers passing by this road as we've been traveling on it?
No, you haven't. The road does seem very, like, used. Worn isn't the good thing because it's still well maintained, but it definitely seems like it was used a lot at some point in time. But it is eerily quiet along the path.
And we've been traveling for how long at this point?
About, yeah, you said it was evening, so it's about evening now, half a day-ish. Probably want to continue a little bit just to be a bit further away from those fellas.
Curious. We've yet to see anybody else on this road yet.
You're right.
I hope that druid was wrong.
Something?
Alright.
Care to share?
Nothing.
Oh.
It's nothing of worry. It's just curious for such a busy city that nobody else is traveling this way.
That's fair. I know in Dranma, a town we passed by, it was a little, how do you say, under the weather? Like they were expecting the worst from anyone, but offering kindness to literally anybody else, you know?
They could probably rest easy for a little while. They are apparently planning a royal wedding right now. They've pulled a lot of their border patrol back to try to keep it safe.
Right. I think I heard something about that.
Mm,
Well, I mean, what, do you have any plans in Torna? Are you going there for any academic reasons? Since you are so well versed in your skill of the arcane, as I can tell.
I'm looking for resources for anybody else who might be able to share what they know. I was self-taught by my family, so I haven't been able to match wits with many others.
Ah, I
And
see.
honestly, if all goes well, I might myself be a mercenary for hire. Maybe tutor somebody.
What are tutors but mercenaries for teaching?
Ah, fellow academic. Very well put.
Well, honestly, we're just looking for some coin and a little bit of a lifestyle change. Maybe the war will die down and we'll be able to go back to our normal lives, you know? We'll see.
we will
Maybe.
see.
But what is our normal lives? Let's be honest.
Don't know if mine will ever go back to normal.
Preaching to the
Yeah.
choir. War
Hmm.
certainly brings out the most, doesn't it?
Things are the worst.
Could say that again.
Only a little bit further, I think.
Okay.
Here's hoping.
So I'm assuming you all carry on the path, set up for the night, just a bit further down the road, maybe an hour or so. As you get to the halfway mark, you notice along the road itself, there seems to be small like troughs of water that have filled up due to the rain. That you could assume are for like horses and people to resupply up along the path. Are you doing anything special, or are you just going out into the woods and camping for a bit?
I'll use the troughs to refill a small vial in Cypher's pouch to fill that up with some water, and then put a cork in and put it back in the pouch.
I mean,
Alright.
Unless you want to sleep in a tree tonight, I could set up some tents.
It's not every night that I sleep in a tree.
Well, I'm pretty sure you did it before I found you, and then
Well, not many people look up, do they?
it's fair.
You sleep in trees?
Mm.
Unfortunately, makes it difficult to find, especially when the search party's looking for you.
Well,
But-
listen, I don't like being woken up.
I'm
I
just
cannot
glad we
talk.
found you. Okay.
No, I'm glad it was you that found me out of everyone.
Say that again.
I think sleeping on the ground. I think it helps my back.
Buddy, no.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, because how else are you supposed to keep your back straight?
You,
Not. Never mind.
No, I'll have to agree with him on that one. I feel like I've been starting to get a hunch.
how do you sleep in bedrolls otherwise. Like, what? What
Feasible
do you mean?
position.
Have you never considered a cane?
I can walk perfectly fine. That has nothing to do with having a hunch.
Hmm.
But you're pretty old. You might need a cane soon.
I'm not
You are
that
getting
old.
up there, old man. Speaking of which, how old are you? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Listen, I am not here to be interrogated.
You know, by all means, listen, we're pretty old by some standards. So, you don't have to be, you know,
Listen,
modest or
you know it's
whatever.
inappropriate to ask a man his age.
Oh, spit
Is
it
it?
out. We're just gonna keep asking.
Since when?
Yeah.
Sure, I'm 16 years old. I was cursed by a hag when I was 15 to rapidly age me up 100 years.
I don't
Do
think I need
I
to
believe
roll
him?
a check for this, do
Would you
I?
like to roll insight?
Yeah, I would.
Can I roll for sarcasm?
Yeah, give me for sarcasm. That's gonna be charisma. I don't think you have proficiency.
No. I mean, I wish I had proficiency in charisma. That's a 1.
Eleanor, I did add to the insight checks thing. You can ask about their general vibes as well. Would you like to ask about his general vibes?
I would ask about his general vibes, yes.
The general vibes are this man's a shitter.
This old man's a shitter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yeah.
This old man is a shitter.
Well, okay, if you are gonna be like that, I am actually 250 years old this year.
I will say you do see Cypher's eyebrow kind of raise a little bit at that one.
76 for me.
Kind of flicks the,
Holy
the
shit, you
her
guys are
purple
old.
ears. Well, beauty doesn't come like this that often.
I can't believe I'm traveling with a bunch of old people.
Vith, taking slight offense, puts
I'm-
his hood down and is like, look at me and say that again.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
I can't
right.
believe I'm
I do
traveling
owe
with a
you
bunch of old
payment for
people.
the day, don't I? And Cypher is going to put just 1 gold in your hand instead of 2.
Hey, wait
Wait,
a
what?
minute. I thought we agreed on a different number. I don't remember what it was, but it was not this.
At most, we had a verbal contract, and I'm changing the parameters of that contract to include not insulting me on my age.
Who said it was an insult? You aged like a fine wine.
Positively glowing.
Yeah, what she said.
Less wrinkles than most people would have, I guess.
Mostly, yeah.
Well, not Elise. She doesn't have
You
any
know
what?
wrinkles.
Next
time,
For
I'm
her
going to let
age.
you take it.
Sorry, what was that, Nathan?
Next time, I'll just have you take an arrow for me.
Okay.
You're welcome, by the way.
Actually, if I'm nearby, maybe I'll take the arrow for you.
I can just as well shoot one.
I can, heal.
So far, I believe the scoreboard is 1, Cypher, 0, everyone else.
For now.
Sure.
Yeah, where's the score sheet? I don't believe this.
What are the parameters here? Like, hold on.
I assume it's something like Dragon Chess. Infinitely complex, but very simple if you just do it.
Hmm.
I've gotten tired of this conversation, and I'm going to bed. Good night.
Fair.
Good night, old
Good
man.
Oh, we pissed off the geezer.
What spells do I have left?
Let's
Well-
see. I think I might have. Do I have dark vision? I don't believe I have dark vision, so I am going to take the first watch.
Alright. Would you like to give me a perception check?
Absolutely. Perception. 7. God
Okay.
damn it. A winner's number.
A winner's number. Truly,
Winner
truly
is
very
you.
lucky. Oh my fucking
Uh-oh.
god.
What did you just roll?
So you're going through, you're listening to Anathema snore, and you're like, oh my god, please. By
Sounds
the
like a
dragons,
saw blade.
no. What's a saw blade?
Oh shit.
And so you decide to kind of break away from the camp for a bit. It's a bit distracting, and you hear bickering out in the woods. As you see, not even trying to be stealthy, but still walking through the woods. The two people that tried to mug you collect taxes. Something along that lines. It wasn't very clear. But the two people that you scared off earlier, Cypher did, walking through the woods, they don't even seem to notice you guys, and somehow don't notice Anathema snoring.
Okay, I rolled a really good sneak roll for my snoring.
Yeah, you made sure that it's loud
I'm
enough
doing it
just to
sneakily.
annoy the camp.
Just in case, because I'm a little paranoid sometimes. How far away from them how far away from me are they?
They're a solid. I don't know. They're a good distance away. I'd say like
maybe
60
within
feet.
60 feet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I use Divine Sense just to see if they're anything sort of special that other than who they present to be?
Location celestial fiend or undead. They're not a celestial fiend or undead. You get like someone crop dusting you, like that light fart smell of like but it doesn't last. As they walk past.
Weird. I'll make note of it, but I won't like go to talk with them or anything. Just kind of watch them and hope they pass on. Not to the other side, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just either
they
get
roll-
eaten in the middle of the woods. Well, shit.
Oh.
I rolled a 5 on the stealth. But yeah, so aside from that, the rest of your watch goes pretty smooth. Who's up next?
I can be.
I go
Okay.
I mean,
Do
I was
you
about
have
to
Wait, oh
say.
shit, do I have dark vision? Good question.
You're-
I don't have my character sheet.
Oh, okay.
should.
Did that not get in the screenshot?
Let me see. Let me check.
Because it should
Okay.
be under your features. And no, you
Yeah,
don't.
no,
have
I
dark
don't. Never.
vision.
Yeah. Then never mind.
This is
Dark vision?
probably out of meditation by now, so he could take the next one.
Okay.
I think if I've got dark vision, I mean,
Does
most
Vith have
races
dark
do.
vision?
I think we chose a lot of the ones that don't, guys.
Oh, Vith got dark vision.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
All right. So you can roll normally for your perception.
Baller. Switch that boy back to normal. There we go. Perception. Why does it make me drag to roll dice? Why? Stop that.
Okay.
Jeez. Wow, okay. One more than you.
The night is
Eight.
fairly uneventful.
I don't like the way he says uneventful.
As he probably rolls.
What? No, I
Natural
would
20.
never. But yeah, your night is fairly uneventful. There's not a lot going on. Not a lot of activity in this area. It's kind of plainsy, so.
So, like, okay. For elves, since they just. Isn't it like they get a full night's rest and like 4 hours of like whatever they do?
Yeah, you've gotten like, because it's 8 hours amongst the 4 of you, so you've already gotten 2 hours of your rest, so you need 2 more.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, because you could probably do a 4-hour shift during the dark part of the night if you don't want to wake anyone else up, but you are going to need to go to sleep for 2 hours before you're waking up in the morning.
Heavy
I
quotes,
mean,
sleep.
Yeah.
heavy quotes. He'll he'll probably just do the 4, I guess.
Okay. You want to roll me a second perception check for the second half of your watch?
Will do.
Alright, come on.
If it'll load. There we go.
Come on, Papa needs a new pair of sneakers. Oh,
Nice, 21.
I either
There
get
we
bad
go.
or good, no in between.
no in between. Hey, that's fine. It makes it really funny when you get bad and really cool when you get good. Nothing
True.
eventful happens during your watch.
Alright. Good to know.
And who are you waking up for the last watch? Grandpa or the tiefling?
I've always been taught to leave Grandpa alone, so it'll be the tiefling.
Respect your elders.
You
And
are.
after-
You up.
Nazma wakes up like when you wake up your mom, and she like acts like she's fucking dying. Oh, sorry.
Gods above.
I could barely
alright.
see. What time is it? Do you know?
What time is it?
It's like 6 in the morning.
It's 6.
Okay. Well, let's hope nothing happens until the sun comes up, because I can't see anything.
Well, I didn't really want to wake the cranky one up, so.
Oh no, I
Cypher, you
agree.
wake up
I wouldn't either.
as you normally do at around 6 in the morning.
Yeah, I was about to say, hold on, but Vista wouldn't know that, so I was just like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I think you're muted.
I am
Right.
not?
No, Nathan.
Oh, yeah,
Ah,
probably.
Sorry.
He leaned on the
Good.
button again.
Yeah, you wake
Right.
up when you hear them mention, I don't want to wake up the cranky guy.
Sometimes I miss being alone. Yes, do you need of me? Did you need something?
No. Go back to sleep, grandfather.
Do not call me that. And he snaps his fingers, and you see like a light blue wisp kind of leave his fingertips, and then you hear a small ominous whisper in your ear that just says, "Respect you."
This just kind of snickers. It's a little okay. Sure.
So, are you gonna watch now? So can I go back to sleep?
Oh, is it Cypher's turn now?
I don't know. He's awake.
He's
I
already
just
asleep
assumed-
again.
You just
Oh.
told me to go back to sleep. Why? Did you need me
I
for
didn't.
something?
I
I
didn't.
got
He did.
confused, okay?
Am I watching? Let's.
Are you
Come
going
on.
to stay awake?
I mean, if I have to be.
Can you see in the dark?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
For
Well,
God's sake, please, just figure it out and let's move on. I'm trying to sleep. Please.
Okay, I will do a watch. Go to sleep, all of you.
thank God.
Mouse, could you please do me a favor and do a watch for me? I'm going to close my eyes for a bit. And he's going to lean back against a tree with his eyes closed and arms crossed, and have Mouse perch on a branch and look around through his eyes.
Just
True
kind of
dad move.
fly around and stuff.
Yeah.
Can't believe Grandpa's
Alright.
falling asleep watching
Perception
golf.
check with Mouse.
Yeah, I need a perception check with Mouse. And technically, you're having Mouse do the help action, I would assume.
Sure.
So we can, or you're at least helping Mouse, quote unquote. So I'll give you advantage.
Nice. And Mouse also has dark vision of up to 120 feet.
Ah, fancy. Good to know.
See,
20.
20.
Dirty 20.
Wow.
Nice.
Someone get that 20 a bath. Yeah, it's
Fucking saints in here.
it's a relatively uneventful watch. There's not a lot going on. Mouse is actually able to catch a mouse and have a good
Aw.
meal.
Breakfast.
Yeah,
Nice.
hooks up an owl pellet in the middle of the woods, but it's whatever.
Right on top of one of us.
Yeah, you don't hear a lot of motion coming from where you like broke out for the night. And it's just quiet and serene.
Very nice. At some point in time, Cypher's going to take a sheet of parchment that he has and find that owl pellet to later dissect the bones from it.
I mean, you know exactly where it is. I'd probably even just told Mouse after he finished eating to just come over and hook it up for you.
Exactly.
All right.
Dissecting
Yeah.
this is actually pretty fun, not gonna lie.
Spit it out.
They're a
Alright,
little stinky though.
You know what I'm about. Spit it out.
Give me the goods.
You know what I need.
You know what I'm here for.
Yes, skulls.
All right, pay up.
Alright, well. And with that, everyone wakes up in the morning, none the wiser to your, pellet.
As I like it.
We'll find out one day.
No.
Mm.
Well, probably. Alright. Is it morning? Am I waking everyone up now?
Fifth at some point actually did get into a tree. He just hangs upside down from it like, oh, everyone up yet?
I'm getting them up now. What are you
Wow.
doing up there?
Considering
Dunno,
I've been up for the last
sort of habit
15
at this
minutes, just trying to go back to sleep. Yes, I'm up. I'm awake.
Did anybody else see anything? I saw nothing.
Nothing
Nope,
on my
not a
end.
thing.
Oh, I didn't mention it because they were honestly so loud. Those two that we had scared off earlier, they came walking by but didn't seem to notice us whatsoever, so I just let them.
Bit daft, aren't they anyway?
I hope they don't just like try the same thing again up the road. That would be a little on the nose if you ask me.
This time I will. This time I will shoot them if they... Annoying. Very annoying.
I will not be quite as nice if they try again.
It's fair. I feel like if they were actually taking tolls, they should have had some sort of symbol, some sort of, you know, like, how else are people going to mistake you for other than bandits, you know?
Hmm.
Then again, probably
Exactly.
most people that they do this to aren't wearing full plate armor.
True.
What are you trying to say here?
Well,
You don't like my
I'm
armor
sure
choice?
just- No,
It's
I mean,
practical.
it is
And
practical.
intimidating.
I'm just sure that we're more intimidating than some regular farmers or whoever else would
Ah.
normally be traveling this pathway.
Yeah. I have a feeling if they even tried to start something, we'd be A-okay. But, let's just hope they don't try.
Alright, we've probably much not long.
Everyone have rations, or I can spare some if someone needs.
Quite alright.
Okay.
I think I'm fine. For now.
Chomps on her hardtack and cheese.
Oh,
No, it's good. I promise. I eat this every morning.
It's really
yeah?
not.
Like
It's
cooking an
awful.
entire breakfast before. I mean, I've even like gotten ready to do things in the day. Ugh, no. I just have this.
Cypher
Stop.
chews on some wheat crackers and feeds one to Mouse.
Wow. Now that there's no arguments. Let's continue. Everyone ready, right?
Oh,
I'm not just
Mhm.
like...
I'm ready.
Alright, cool. Wait,
Oh
shit!
my.
I forgot my sleeping bag. Hold on, I just laid it out and didn't roll it up. Okay, we can go.
Cypher starts walking.
That's faster than
Okay.
it should take to roll up a sleeping bag, but okay.
I'm really
and
good at
carry
it.
on, and carry on you do
It's that
as you
soldier training.
continue down the path.
Is anybody else getting deja vu?
I don't know what you're
Slightly.
talking about.
No, these roads all look the same.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. This is why I like maps.
It's the divots in the road for me.
I would like to stay in the middle if you don't mind this time.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't mind taking the lead.
Thank you.
So be behind. Don't know how much bodyguarding I could get done from back here, but fine.
So are you
How-
all going off of your passive perception, or are you actively perceiving?
does it look similar? Are we actually still going in the right direction?
Yeah, no, you're still going in the right direction.
Mhm. Cypher's actually going to not be as observant and kind of pull back and just be like, I'm let everyone else do what they do.
So I'm gonna do a perception check,
All right.
which I just have to do a regular d20, because I can't access my +3, so 10.
Okay.
Not great, but not bad.
I mean, it's a normal road.
All right.
Eleanor will turn to Vith. Do you wanna, do the usual? I know you don't like being out in open spaces. It would just be helpful anyways, if you want.
The usual what? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Do you want to go, just check out the woods for a second? Make sure they're
Oh.
not, being tracked from in there or whatever?
Sure.
Wonderful. And we'll
I
keep on.
will do that.
All right. As you're investigating the woods, roll me investigation.
Got it. Roll 20 for the love of God. Okay. Okay. Investigation. Got it. Jeez. Oh, that. I'll try it anyway.
I believe in you.
Oh, well.
Nice.
Flat 19. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't really see anything. It's just, well, I mean, you do see stuff. You see trees. You actually find a few rabbit holes. But they do seem to be empty as the rabbits are out and about. But yeah, it's calm, serene forests where you thrive.
I'm-
They're
hmm.
They are lighter woods, by the way. It's not like a dense forest. It's more like trees scattered along the road.
Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing anything bad. Just the normal tree and all that.
Alright.
Rabbit holes.
Everyone keep your eyes out.
Mm. Honestly, this has been almost too easy so far.
I was thinking the same, actually.
Yeah, I haven't had to do any actual bodyguarding yet.
Finding
God
that.
forbid.
Oh, honestly. Thank God. I'm pretty bad at bodyguarding.
Do I need to reevaluate your wages again?
No, it was just a joke.
I've never had an employee disregard their quality of work so heavily before.
Oh no, it's just a joke. You know how I am, a jokester.
No,
Really?
I've known you for about 2 days.
What's your best joke?
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah, go on.
No, please, do go on.
Yeah.
I'm dying to know.
yeah. So why did the goblin cross the road?
I don't know. Why did he cross the road?
To get to the other side.
Sorry, I
Everyone's
forgot to
dead.
laugh.
I'm not gonna laugh at
Oh.
that.
Usually that hits really, really hard with the crowd. I don't know. I think
Can
you
I
guys
get
are
a
just
check
kind of
on
out of
that?
it.
Eleanor's face is like it's like halfway
want an
between a
insight?
smile.
Can I get
And
an
just, like-
insight?
Yeah, roll insight, roll insight.
5 silver pieces sounds good for tonight.
Oh man.
No, wait a second.
Anathema, would you like to roll deception? Or
No.
would you like, alright, we're going off your passive deception. Now I'll double check it, you know, alright?
Thank you. I would appreciate that.
You did roll 5 above, so you get to ask 2 questions.
Dear God.
Do you need the list, James?
God's not here.
Yes.
Alright. I will post the list of what you can ask. And you can also ask your own question if none of these,
I,
Ask away.
I have two. I do have
you
two
get
questions.
2 questions.
What are you?
Did they actually
playing?
laugh, and do you actually think you're funny?
Well, Anathema, you have to answer honestly.
No and yes.
Good to know.
Listen, you just haven't heard my best, material yet. But I gotta
Was that
save it
not
up for.
supposed to be your best material?
Well, no, I gotta save it for next time.
Uh-huh.
Alright, well, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, just you wait.
I'll come out with
chock
bangers.
full of jokes
Swing
like
it
that.
next time.
Alright. Well, you all continue your way. Can I get some survival checks for travel? You are ahead of schedule right now, so that doesn't aid you, but it will, knowing this, it will also help for your time.
Survival checks from all?
Just one person, whoever wants to do it.
I mean, I'm pretty good with it.
Go for it.
Did I jinx myself?
Alright, 15. No, it's not bad.
Okay.
You,
Nice.
do you continue on the pace of yesterday, and normally you feel like with the distance that you've traveled, you should be arriving around nightfall. But it's about evening. It's about I don't think do any of you have that one feat that just lets you know what time it is?
No.
No,
I doubt
I
it.
wish.
Cypher,
I wish.
do you have it? I mean,
No.
Well,
you don't have that
you
feat?
know,
Okay,
we
thank
don't have key
goodness.
mind.
Key
Yeah,
mind,
yeah.
that's the name of it. Yeah.
yeah, no, not me
Wizard
neither.
has keen mind.
But
Would be
okay,
nice.
so you would estimate around 4 to 6 o'clock, somewhere in that time frame. As you approach a pretty sizable wall. There's a big portcullis on it. It's kind of with the direction that you're coming from. The sun is setting behind you. So you don't have to look into the sun as you kind of look up on the wall. And the portcullis is down, and there doesn't seem to be anyone around on the ground.
Is there anyone outside of the walls?
Let me roll something real quick. Oh wow. Not that you can see.
Really? Well, maybe some of the refugees that are being moved out of their homes went somewhere else. Maybe Sunrose.
That doesn't make sense, though. How could such a important trade route become so abandoned?
Hmm.
Well, there's a few reasons. Usually they either find a better path, some path that not many people know about, but then everyone's still going down the same path, so probably not that one. Or something's happened here and we don't know.
Excuse me. And you see someone kind of groggily step up and lean over the wall. Excuse me, who are you? Are you traders? Traders, not traitors. Sorry.
Just passing through, maybe looking to stay for the night, talk to some people. I have coin.
Looking for work and supplies.
Well,
Mercenaries
you're
of the
not
sword.
gonna find much work around here. Route through Old Man's Pass has been blocked off by a mass amount of bandits, so going over to Gwen's gonna be a bit hard. Wait, you said mercenaries, right?
Aye, we can be hired.
Here, and you see him kind of go down for a second, and kind of you hear the like donking of metal on metal. Hey, wake up, get the portcullis up. Sorry, hi, Geralt Eastward. I'm the current acting captain of the guard here in Torna. I'll be down in a moment. Just to standard procedure, check you out, make sure you're not carrying any contraband through.
What was the last name?
Estward, Estward.
All right.
It'll be a minute. Just gotta. Door's stuck. Yep, just a minute, and he walks into the tower, and lo and behold, 2 minutes later, you see a human male. Looks to be roughly early to mid-20s. In the same garb of a New Alliance guard. No identifiers really to him aside from the armor. Can I get your names?
The name is Cypher.
Do you have a last name, Cypher?
Oh, Cypher is my last name. It's Luke. Luke is the first name.
Luke Cypher. Okay. You, any of the rest of you?
My name's Elise. Also, no last name. My tribe didn't really give me one. I hope you understand.
Yeah, no, it's a cultural thing. We have none of your kind. I'm sorry, I'm unfamiliar with your race, but we have some tabaxi here that don't follow the naming conventions. So, either of you, sirs?
My name is Anathema. And Sterling is my last name.
Okay, Anathema Sterling.
Speak with your voice.
And you, sir?
Wait, Trio, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I was even talking to Anathema, but this goes for you too. Speak with your voice. Come on. Don't mumble.
Abe. He looks around, not good at names at all. Abe, Greenleaf. That, yes.
Okay, Abe Greenleaf.
Sorry, very tired. Legs killing me.
No, it's where y'all coming from?
We are coming from Dranma. We are originally from Tetia, but you know, we made our way around trying to avoid as much of the front lines as we can, if you understand. Not looking for that type of work, but you know, whatever the army can't do around here is what we'll try our best to be available for.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. War's hard. here, we're just gonna, Davis over here, and the other guard that he was with, pulls out a stone. It's a detect magic stone. It'll show us if there's any magical items on you. Beforehand, please present any weapons, just so that way we know what you guys have. And if you have any magical items on you as well, please present that.
Don't think I do.
I personally have and he presents a very neat, dark leather bound book. I personally have my spell book that I've written myself, and my owl is a fey familiar.
Okay, noted. There's no problem with that, first of all. Just, standard procedure and all that jazz. Want to make sure we know what's coming into the city, so nothing bad comes in.
Oh shoot, wait a minute. Moffat?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Mr. DM. I know we talked about this like a little bit. Is it magic or is it just simply
Yes,
a prosthetic? Okay.
it
Shit.
is. It's
Alright.
slightly magical.
Okay. They'll just kind of look down at it and be like, I kind of can't walk without this, but it is a bit
Oh,
magical
no.
in an extent.
Yeah, no. Just good to note. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Um, Either of you, and then do you also have weapons? Anyone?
I have a dagger and my long sword and my shield.
Okay.
Unless you want to count me as a weapon, but
I
Um,
have two small knives, but they're mostly for my business as a mortician.
Gotcha.
Just
have
got a
a
bow and
mace
quiver arrows.
and I have this staff. Is a stick dangerous?
Sure. I'll just put it down here just in case. I mean, yeah. It can be.
really
So
big stick.
Big stick. Yeah.
I just put it down as a staff, but
Okay.
sure, it's the same thing. And they go over you with a little detect magic thing. None of you have magic items right now, right?
No, I don't believe so.
No.
Cipher.
No.
Okay. So yeah, it doesn't go off, and you're cleared to go. If you're looking for an inn, the only one still open is the Home and Hearth. It's right down the road. You're gonna need to go up the 5th Street on the left, and you should see the sign. It's pretty big. There's
Ask you a
not much
question?
left in Torna. Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on? Did everyone pack up and leave, or?
It's been rough. With the great push, or oh gosh, wait, what are they calling it over here? With the break of the front, when the old crown was able to push through and get all the way back here, the Astron Council has been a little on the paranoid side, and they've been sending a lot of knights and um, getting a lot of soldiers up defending the front. Because of that, there's not a lot of people guarding the back lines, and that's how I got my position. Because of that and some mysterious thing going on in the Koshin Woods to the south, Ailman's Pass has been plagued with a bandit camp that's been stopping all trade. They don't really kill people; they just shoot the horses, attack anyone that tries to fight back. Some rumor about 30 men held up in over there, but So we haven't gotten a lot of trade from Gwen coming through, and because of the Koshin Woods, whatever's going on in there, nothing's coming up from the Pale City either. So a lot of trade's just been redirected through Dwell back up to Senuros.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you seem to run a tight ship, so we'll get out of your hair.
Please,
d-
there's not
you
much
said-
going on right now.
Did you want us to try to help with any of those issues?
I mean, we'd be more than happy to accept it. I'll need to talk to my superiors. I'm assuming you don't have a place to stay, so you will be going to the Home and Hearth.
We'll be there.
Yeah, I can find you in the morning. Talk to them about maybe getting you some potions. There's a alchemist shop still around somewhere.
Is there?
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's fairly interesting. It's run by oh gosh, who was it? Pretty sure Outset was the one that ran it. I haven't been there in a while, but there should be something we can get you. Supplies are a bit low around here, but we can figure something out.
DM, what was the name of the woods to the south again?
Ah, I forgot to take that off the GM layer, but you guys have learned that the woods to the south are known as the Koshin Woods, and off to the right, where that path is the Ill Man's Pass. I didn't want to put these down on the map because spoilers.
Interesting.
And that's totally the reason, and not because I forgot to.
Noted.
Interesting. Well, possible work. Well, let's go. Maybe check out that apothecary and pack up for the night, or do you guys have any plans? We can try to get dinner somewhere.
I would love to
Maybe.
know more about what's been going on in the Koshin Woods.
Maybe we can talk to some people around about it. Maybe they'll know.
Get a better brief on what exactly this problem is.
I'd rather not go into it not knowing.
Yes. And Cypher, was it, right?
Yes.
What if you were to join us? What is your goal here? Like, are you trying to go somewhere and just
I
trying
won't
to make some
lie,
money like us?
I used to have a much larger spell book in the past, and clumsy old me in my old age accidentally burnt it on accident in a wild experiment. So I have been trying to recoup what I lost, but so I'm kind of on the hunt for more supplies, more spell sheets, and to try to build up my repertoire once more. But there's not much you can really do from an old cabin by yourself, so I'm trying to learn more from practical experience. There's a difference in studying spells and actually getting to use those. Honestly, the first time I've used Cause Fear on an actual person was yesterday.
Oh.
I've always been
Really?
curious.
I'm not gonna lie, the prospect of getting to actually use some of these on live subjects is fascinating. And though some may consider it morbid,
Right, you said you worked as a mortician?
Yeah.
A little strange.
Really?
you do what you have to do.
Understandably so. I mean, did it ever get, I don't know, spooky?
Ooh,
Did you make a
very.
zombie?
You know, I've never considered that. That might be interesting.
Hmm.
Granted,
Okay,
I
now don't
don't-
make a horde.
Yeah, maybe.
Listen,
yeah.
I don't know that spell. I'm not going to do that. I don't know how to raise dead.
I think we've all heard the fairy tales.
There's fairy
Especially,
tales.
yeah,
Scared me as a
the
child.
What kind of fairy
Hey,
tales have you
nec-
heard?
great necromancers rising up legions of undead and things like that.
Okay,
But-
now what's so scary about undead?
Aren't
But
they usually like?
they're not living, right?
Well,
Dead things are dead.
Well, who's
It's-
to say?
It's a common misconception. Many people think that you're trapping the souls of people in their now dead husks. It's all a facsimile. It's fake magic that is meant to simulate
alright.
a soul. It's animating them with magic. It's nothing weird, and I mean, it's not like the dead person's using their body anymore.
So it's not
okay.
them. It's just a puppet.
It's an imitation of life. It's not actual souls trapped in their undead body. No, that's barbaric.
Eh. Well, I feel a little bit better now.
It's a little gross, honestly, if you ask me. I would never do such a thing.
Eh.
No, that's good to hear at least.
Good, I suppose.
I've always been interested, so you ever, I don't know,
You've been interested in necromancy?
maybe not necromancy, just magic in general.
Well, if you ever want to learn, I've taught one or two people in my past. It's not too hard once you get the hang of it.
Can we start calling
Everybody
you
learns
Professor
their own thing.
Cypher now?
I do actually have a doctorate.
Oh, Dr. Cypher.
Ah,
Fancy.
honestly,
World.
no one's called me that.
I might just take you up on that, though.
I don't think I will ever again after you said that.
Now then, what is this? The home and hearth is where we're looking?
Oh god, did we miss it?
No, it is
Paying
just
attention.
right up the road. You see a very big sign in the shape of a house, but the sign itself is a nice hearth with the little smoke billowing up from it, looking like two H's. It's very cute. But I think with that, we can go to a break.
Oh,
Take a
We
little
have
break.
tea.
Let everyone do a little bio break if you need to. Say hi to chat. See how everything's going. You know.
Yeah.
fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
We have a chat.
Oh my
We do
god,
have a
do we
chat.
have a chat?
Do we? I should probably be looking at that, but
I am gonna go bio real quick. I'll be right back.
same. I'll be back.
They're going on missions.
Yes,
Can't believe
missions.
it. They're going out on solo missions alone, without us. But how you guys liking it so far? We're really excited. It's kind of a semi-serious, kind of like a semi-farce kind of ideology here. It's gonna be fun.
I'm glad that we got through the technical difficulties all right.
Oh my god, I was panicking, man.
We're live streaming now. Wait, OBS is killing us.
Wait, hold on, the problem I fixed yesterday is happening again. Oh no. Oh god. I'm really enjoying all the character interactions between y'all. Yes. I am excited to see these fill out and see everybody's one-on-one interactions with each other. Because I
Y'all
find that
have no
often
idea.
makes the group is everybody's little interactions.
Oh, it's so much fun. You guys are doing an amazing job. First of all, I was scared that this session was gonna be like 30 minutes because it's like, oh, there's that fight, and then Cypher just immediately got rid of the fight, not even getting into combat. And I was like, okay, well, let's hope that they roleplay because there was part of the session.
I'll
Oops.
get some water real quick now that you're back.
Yeah, no, go for it. You guys are doing great. Nathan, you need to head on out for anything, or are you still good?
You know what? I should probably grab a water.
Yeah, I can entertain
Also,
chat.
apologies for staying muted for a little bit. There was some people in the apartment complex kind of yelling.
Oh gosh.
I was worried that was going to pick up.
Well, I didn't hear anything, but hopefully it doesn't come back.
Do be a Sunday night. Nah, it's pretty much died down at this point.
Okay. That's good. But yeah, hello chat. Everyone's out taking care of themselves as they should. Chat, hydrate check. Y'all got water out there? Make sure you're drinking water. Staying hydrated, taking care of yourself. You deserve it. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Oh no. Well, you better go get some water. But yeah, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are having fun. There's still more in store, don't worry. We're probably gonna be going for like another hour-ish, depending on the rest of the players, but maybe just a little water? Okay. I mean, a little is better than none,
A
so.
little is better than none. Stay hydrated, people.
A little
Please.
water? No, drink more.
Drink some while the plants
Okay,
still
but don't
happen.
overhydrate.
Do it.
Please
You
don't
won't.
overhydrate. Don't overdo it. That's too much water can be just as bad as too little water.
Oh, my
Honestly,
stomach is drowning.
The thing I'm so both like proud and happy about is that we've had these characters for months now, and we haven't like deeply revealed anything about them to each other.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you still don't know. There's still plenty of secrets out there that I get to contain within my noggin, and the rest of y'all are slowly piecing together.
And there's even
Um,
less we know about this world, to be honest.
Yeah,
One day we'll steal that damned DM
I'm
book.
back.
We'll get it. I promise.
you'll have to steal my brain because I'm really bad about writing things down.
I've been taking
Drinking
some
the
notes.
apple water, stay festive. Okay.
Oh, cider. Oh my god. I'm gonna have some tonight.
Oh my god, cider.
Cider.
You know what? I'm going to go get some cider after
Oh,
this session.
cider.
Right now. Sorry guys,
Cider.
stream's over.
Cypher cider.
Cypher
Hello.
cider. Yeah.
Cypher needs
Yeah.
a cider.
I'm the last one back. Who would have thought?
Welcome back.
I thought it.
You thought
Thought
it?
That's so
I
rare.
thought it.
Damn. I really thought it would be Emma.
I know, me too.
I don't think I
Well-
said it anywhere, but I actually dressed up as Cypher for work 2 days ago.
He did, and it looks
Really?
great.
That's-
Fancy.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna need to share that in our Discord so that way you don't dox yourself.
Oh, you should talk to yourself.
Aged yourself.
My
25
husband
years.
looks great as his character.
I just can't grow a goatee. So
You gotta what you gotta do.
Okay,
You gotta
me
do
neither.
the old technique of cutting bits of your hair and then gluing it onto your chin. That
Yes,
totally
the
yeah.
old well-known
terrible.
technique.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, do you have
Uh,
experience with that?
No, because I can grow a goatee.
Do it.
No balls.
I have. It's the only
No,
facial
I
hair I
mean-
can grow.
I mean, do it right now.
It's egregious. Of course, it's egregious. It's a well-known technique that nobody does for a reason.
It's
But-
quite
Fair,
egregious.
fair, fair.
All right.
Well,
are
this,
we all
this
ready?
is an amazing time, if you are all still listening. We do have
Yes.
a Twitter that usually is going to have any updates, like if we're having technical difficulties, or if we, for whatever reason, can't stream, we'll be posting updates on there, so go give that a follow. We're at Bard's
And-
at Bard's Call on Twitter.
I can go and find the link if Twitter
Yeah,
would
we'll
let
drop that.
me. Yeah.
We also are going to have a YouTube channel, Bard's on Call there. Again, it will be updated probably in the coming week with some actual stuff. It may not have a banner or a profile picture. I think it has a profile picture, maybe not the banner. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But it'll
Well-
be dressed up, and we'll get it all looking nice and have some content for you on there as well later.
Yeah.
But-
There's also a link to a TikTok that we're not posting, but that's just gonna be like shorts, mostly to hopefully grow this a bit.
Mhm.
But it should be a good time.
Wait, when did you find out that we had a TikTok?
When we made
when I
a
made
TikTok
it.
at the very beginning when we were talking about all the socials we need to get set up for this.
What is that
but-
TikTok called?
It's in the description. Bart's on Call, all lowercase, in the
Ah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a fun time. We also plan on doing other events than just Moon Hunters. So follow the Twitters to stay updated. And I think everyone's back. Everyone's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, we gotta get the sillies out first. Serious
Silly.
campaign, everyone.
Serious.
No more silly.
No more silly. Guys, this is a serious campaign, alright? I'm gonna have to kick you out if you can't take it seriously. Now,
Stop the funny.
Be prepared to meet the next NPC, Borbungus.
Hey, don't steal my Borbungus.
I will steal your Borbungus. Anyways, welcome back. Home and Hearth. We don't need to do a recap.
Recap.
So yeah. You see a big building with a sign out front that says Home and Hearth. It's not on the map, but trust me, it's there.
Did they really line the streets with black marble? Must have been expensive.
Well, this was a very bustling trade town as far as I was aware before whenever this happened.
Right. It's kind of weird. I mean, I guess, yeah, if both of your supply routes get cut off, things will slow
And
down.
security has dwindled.
You two coming?
Sorry.
Yep.
You're invited too. We're all gonna sleep here. Jeez.
I didn't
Now,
want to-
before we continue onward, Anathema, this officially ends our contract. You have helped me make my way towards Torna, and you are no longer under my employ.
Oh no, he's renegotiating his contract.
Oh,
What
no.
you do now is completely up to you. You no longer work for me.
You want me to leave?
What you do now is completely up to you. If you decide to stick around, you do you. You just don't work for me anymore, so you don't have to kiss my ass.
Oh, I wasn't doing that anyway. Okay.
No, I'm
Well,
very
that was
aware
rather
that you weren't
blunt.
doing
It's fine.
What?
I guess I don't have to get paid to hang out with you guys.
it. Exactly the point. I'm no longer paying you to hang out with me.
Wait,
Oh,
I thought you were a
yeah.
bodyguard, not being paid to hang out with each other.
Oh no, he was a bodyguard, but honestly, at this point, he didn't have to do any bodyguarding.
Yeah, it's a pretty good gig.
The verbal
Sounds like
contract
it.
was that he helps me get to Torna safely, and that has been done. If you still wish to tag along, that's perfectly fine. He's just
Well, yeah.
not getting paid to do so anymore.
Well, might as well. And probably would be good if we fix some issues for our good guard captain, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Honestly, did you see how young he was? They must really be struggling to have somebody in their, mid-20s be a captain?
Hey,
I'm sure.
don't be
He has
rude
a
to
bit
young
of that.
people.
That's
No, I
ageist.
see it. He's got that confidence, that
Ambition?
yeah, he's really trying. It's kind of why I want to help out, you know?
Mm.
I guess. You just want to come along with us?
Yeah, come on. We'll go check out the rooms inside. I mean, I'm sure with how much you've been paid, you should probably have enough to buy a room, right?
Yeah, not as much as he's paying you guys, I guess.
I don't think he was paying us.
Cypher, you
Oh.
see a relatively well-dressed man behind a bar, a tabaxi woman and a half-orc man just kind of sitting. They're all chatting, and he kind of does a double take as you enter and gives you a very strange look. Let me guess. Passers through?
For a bit? Why?
Not many people coming into Torna nowadays. What can I get you?
You got any mead?
No.
I hope you
Beer.
don't mind. I say to the lady next to me. Or gentleman?
Gentleman. He just kind of looks at you like, whatever.
Any wine options?
No. Just beer and bread.
Well, I'll take
I
a
can
beer.
get it toasted for you.
I just want a
Bread.
beer.
Never had toasted beer before.
And
Toasted
bread.
beer? Yeah, that
No,
sounds
no,
good.
the bread. The bread
Maybe
is
it's like-
toast.
Get that smoky flavor, maybe?
I mean, we have
Do
like,
you have butter?
Could you toast the
No.
beer?
I think we could boil it, but I don't know if you can toast beer. And he
You haven't
kind of
tried.
yells. He yells back, "Am I?" And a tiefling woman sticks her head out. What? Can you toast beer? No!
Damn.
Why would you? You're a
It was-
bartender. You should know that you can't toast beer. I'm a bartender, not a chef. No! You can't toast beer! There's your answer.
At least you made them have a crisis.
I'm
She
sorry.
starts
I had to know.
I think my sarcasm is getting rusty.
Yeah, maybe I could teach you how to tell better jokes.
Anathema, I think that
Sure.
Cypher does need better
There's
jokes,
nothing
yes.
there.
Yeah,
I think
thank
Cypher
you.
could
Thank
learn something from you, actually.
you. That's what I'm saying.
Here's
Not
your
gonna
beer.
lie, the corpses I worked with were funnier.
Oh, well, you must have been working with some funny corpses.
The jokes were a little deadpan, but it was funny.
Deadpan.
Ah, good,
Really?
Good. Mm-hmm. Just what I
Okay, let's not-
expected from a. Well, I won't.
I'm
say
angry. I'm
You
angry
did
that
it.
I laughed at that.
Well, we're not here for comedy routine. Excuse me, bartender. What's your name?
Name's Gareth.
Well,
Okay.
Gareth, we're here looking for work. I suppose mercenary work would be the most suitable point. What do you know about the events that have been happening here lately?
Which ones?
The Goshen Woods. I've only heard weird things and not much else.
That's because not many people are coming back from there.
What people have been going in?
Most people are heading up north to the capital. More opportunities supposedly there.
Has anybody returned from the woods?
Nope. There's a caravan that went down there earlier today, but I don't know anything about it.
Was it just a trading caravan, or was it mercenary?
By caravan, by the way, just to clarify things, it was a single person. I don't remember who, not off the top of my head, but they went down with the last bit of goods, hoping to make it to the Pale City and make some more money there. Local member of the Astron Council has been letting people sell their property for a fairly decent rate in exchange for some money and means to travel to a different city because, you know, with the few soldiers we have left here, we can't go out against the bandits in Ilman's Pass to deal with them because then the town will be unguarded. And if they decided to make a move on the town's gone. So.
Really? Rather than reinforcing, they're just having people sell their lot?
I mean, that's all we can do. Gotta keep the front lines protected.
I mean, if anything, they'll probably look to make this a farm town if it continues this way.
Nah, soil's not good enough for that. You need to go more west.
Really?
Yeah, something about winds blowing up from the ocean bring minuscule bits of salt. That salt's built up over time, gotten into the soil, fucked it up.
I don't know if I respect that decision. They would really rather keep what nation they have than it is to stop their people from suffering.
I mean, we've relocated people to other places. Trade hasn't been fully interrupted back here. It's just more convoluted.
Have you heard anything about the royal wedding?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I thought I heard something that there was a royal wedding going on somewhere.
Listen, news of the outside world, especially with what's going on with the old crown right now, ain't coming back here.
That's fair.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of glad about that. Don't really want to go through all of that again. But we're looking to maybe help out some of the issues you guys have been having here. At least maybe free up one of the routes you guys are struggling with. Is there anyone? You said someone came through. They make it through to this town, or made it through the Pale City? Sorry, I wasn't necessarily.
No, they were leaving
listening to
this
her.
morning to the Pale City through the Koshin Woods.
When did they leave? Like,
Sun high-ish. They had a cart with them, some relatively good steeds, whatever was last left, and took their goods. It's a general store owner.
And for what it was worth, maybe we check out that instead of going through the pass. I don't know. I'd like to save someone rather than run into a bunch of scoundrels or whatnot, you know.
I'd be careful going down that way. It, used to be inhabited by a circle of druids. Don't really know much about them, but no one seed hide nor hair of them.
I feel like it'd take a lot to move a circle.
Yeah. That's why not a lot of people are going down that way. I mean, there's
We
that.
can always run from whatever we get ourselves into, right, guys?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, looks at Cypher. Most of us, at least.
What do you think would be easier to handle, a spooky forest or a group of bandits?
I mean, I'm great in forests, but
Spooky forest.
Gareth, what do you think? Are we a spooky forest type of gathering, or a dealing with bandits type kind of group? You know what I mean? Gareth just not answer. Wonderful.
No.
He's
He's
paying attention.
thinking. Sorry, I was looking up some stuff.
It's alright.
What? I mean, if you have my personal opinion, yeah, you are a wacky woods bunch, but I think getting a route open to
Fair.
Gwen is going to be the most helpful thing to the city.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Pale City down to the south, yeah, that opens up a network, but they always go around a dwell. It doesn't really mean too much to them, it's just a faster path.
I suppose the city would enjoy having, 30 men released from bandit encampment, as opposed to one trade route opened. They've got a
That's...
hostage situation as well.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in all honesty, that's just what people have reported seeing, but you know, merchants, they don't like to, they like to indulge the dangers that they go into.
So we're always bigger than they actually are.
Yeah.
Charge their goods more expensive if it sounds like they risk their lives to get them.
Exactly, and especially to a desperate town, but then again, no one's made it through yet, so he just shrugs.
Are there currently any, merchants in town?
Not that I'm aware of, but we have plenty of, carts and stuff left over.
And do you know where, I've heard that there's an apothecary. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, let me see. Let me tap the old noggin real quick to see if I can remember. Yeah, it was, oh, you mentioned mead, right?
Yeah?
Mixtures and mead. That's the name of the apothecary shop. They, how's set? And he kind of looks over to the tabaxi. Yes, how can I help? You planning on opening business tomorrow? Well, I was thinking about going out and doing some time in the fields to see if there is anything out there that we could, start growing stuff in as many other people have tried, but I can open up tomorrow.
Mm.
Sorry,
you-
fellas. I've had one too many beer tonight to do business.
No, it's just okay. You are the proprietor of the meat and mix?
Mixtures and mead.
Mixtures of meat, right. Lovely. Well, it's nice to meet you. My name's Elise. We'll probably stop by later then. Or in the morning, right?
I
And,
mean, hey, I'll keep the doors open for you.
well, we appreciate it. And, so, Gareth, you own this place? Is that
Yep.
your lovely counterpart in the kitchen, or?
Oh no, she's too good for me.
Really? Wow.
We've just been kind of working together for a while. But yeah, it was family owned, but family moved on, and I decided to stay behind.
Your family, or someone else?
Yeah. Oh, we've
It's always good.
we've been here in Torna ever since, well before the rebellion, back when we were still a part of the Empire. But my son fought in the rebellion. The initial attack against the old lord of these lands. No one says his name for a reason. He's a rat bastard. But my son fought off in the rebellion. He's off in the front lines. Haven't heard from him in a while, but you know, it's just how it is.
Well, I hope you hear from him soon.
Me too.
How much do your rates go for a night?
Gold isn't much. We've been with people that come in. We ask if they have any goods to trade those for room and board, specifically food related, as all of our stockpiles are either bread or things that keep for long, jerked meats, stuff like that. So anything that can help broaden what we can offer to sell here is good, but I take it you're not the culinary trading merchant types.
Not really.
So
Sorry
gold,
about that.
gold's just fine. I don't know. Whatever you can
unless-
afford.
Unless there's some job you need taken care of, some thorn in your side.
Thorn in the side is ill man's pass. You take care of that, I'll be in a good position, but
Sounds like we have some direction at least.
yeah.
Hmm.
You know what? you take care of those bandits. Get proof or whatever, first of all. Maybe recovered caravan goods. I don't expect you all to go out killing, but you take care of that situation out there, and you get free room and board. Period. Anytime you need here. I won't kick out people for you, first of all, but anytime you need a bed and I got beds open, you can take them for free.
Sounds like you've got
If
us
you're
up to do it.
sure.
But
I like
tonight's
doing
not
good
on the
things for
house.
people, so. Oh.
Tonight's not on the house.
Oh, right. Of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
But it's whatever you can afford, so
And how much?
whatever you can afford. I'm not gonna be super picky. You all look like you've been traveling for days, so
Thank
if
you.
funds are tight, then just give me whatever. I'll trust your judgment.
Cypher's going to put down 2 silver.
He will take your 2 silver.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Shit.
Wait, did you want a room by yourself, by the way?
I will take a room by myself, yes.
Alright, he reaches down and grabs a key and hands it to you. Up the
Thank you.
stairs, you'll see all the rooms.
It's the same key for every room.
Shh, don't tell him.
I don't have to know.
I don't even think I have any. Hold on. Oh shoot.
I will go ahead and
No,
head in for
no,
the night.
no. You can stay for free. Well, actually,
No,
do you
here,
do
I
you
just don't
actually
have
not
much to
have
break it
any?
with. I just don't have anything
I
to
don't
break it
on my
with.
sheet.
Can you roll me a persuasion check?
Sure. Oh, that might not be. That
Here,
might
if you
not do
wanna go
good,
down.
but whatever.
He's gonna look at you. Reaches down and grabs a key and hands it to you.
Fifth just gives him like a very like a pretty apologetic look, like
Unless you
sorry.
two are gonna share a room. Or, he looks to both you and Anathema.
What?
I just don't have anything to break it with, but it's fine. 2 gold.
How much are you wanting to put down?
2 gold. I'm confused.
No, well, you said you don't have enough to break it. I have money in spades.
No, it's
No
fine.
product.
Just keep the place warm for us, and maybe we'll come back with victory on our arms.
Alright, well, I'll just put it down as you covering his cost. And he takes the 2 gold.
Thank you.
No, he was looking at Vith when you said that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I
makes sense,
literally
makes
didn't
sense.
have
the
any on my
Yeah,
character
was
sheet.
the one that was lost.
Man.
And then he looks to you, Anathema.
Yeah, I have money now. And hands him a gold
Oh.
that he received from Cypher just today.
Alright, big spender. I'll take that as also for your beer. And he hands you a room key as well. Are you two sharing? Or are you two sharing?
Well,
I'll
Hey,
go
what would
wherever.
you
I could
like?
literally just sit on the floor.
do you want your own room or no?
I could share if that gives someone else a room. I don't really care.
Just come and share with me. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Are you two? He looks at both
What?
you, Vith and Eleanor. Are you two?
Oh.
What?
No.
Okay,
No,
I'm just asking.
No.
Listen, I was
No.
gonna, if you were, I was gonna get you a different key, but that one should be fine.
Not
Let's
that.
see if
Don't swing
that's a
that way.
two-person room. Gonna want to go off to the right, Cypher.
I've known Abe for quite a long time.
Like Molly and I.
Yeah.
She walks out and has 2 piping hot loaves of bread, sits down and slides one over to you, Vith and Eleanor, and then one over to you, Anathema. Take half of that to the old man upstairs.
Thank you.
I suppose.
And thank you for doing what you can. We appreciate it.
It's literally the least I can do. We need people in this town. It's a trade town. We literally need travelers to come through here.
Well, let's hope we can fix it.
I think we can.
Do some good, you know? Well, and I'm sorry, miss. What was your name again?
Oh, Molly.
Such a sweet name.
Sorry. Oh, well, wasn't the name I was born with, but it's the name I want to take.
Sounds just as apt.
Appreciate it. She looks over to you, Anathema. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Not many tiefling come through here, so it's just curious.
Anathema.
Oh,
You're very pretty.
right back at you, stud.
Thank you. Can I buy you a drink?
Oh, I appreciate it, but I'll let you know ahead of time. I don't swing that way.
That's quite all right. I
She hops over to this stool.
could settle for being friends. I don't see many tieflings around here either.
Yeah. Well, it's always nice to share a drink with someone.
It is. I agree. How's your night going?
Well, still on the clock, but as you can tell, she gestures around. Not many folk around here.
Luckily, I don't like when it's very busy. Anyways, makes me a little nervous.
By the way, I was just curious. You changed your name as well? Anathema's not really a born tieflin name.
Yeah. I am. It wasn't my original name, but I changed it when I was, young.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I know the feeling. My mother, she did not get hitched until she was fairly old, and because of that, she wanted her daughter to have a better chance and gave me the name Desire.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is interesting for a tiefling name.
Well, trust me, with folk around parts, and your name is Desire, that starts to follow you.
It comes with a few implications, at least.
Yep. So I changed it to Molly.
I like Molly much better. It suits you.
Trust me, I do too.
Well,
But
it's nice to meet you.
if you I'm always happy to learn yours, but if you don't want to share it, there's no pressure in it.
No, it's a personal thing. I don't
It's all
think
good.
I will. But thank you.
No
I
shame in it.
I don't often get to talk to other tieflings.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand that. A lot of them, we had a few small community of tieflings around these parts, but a lot of them have kind of left. But Gareth, and he's like leaning over to take the cup that Cypher left. And she punches him in the shoulder. He and I have been thick as thieves for quite some time now, so I can't leave him to tend the bar by his lonesome.
I wouldn't either, Gareth. It seems like such a nice guy.
Hey, can I get out of this conversation with you two?
Eleanor, a little startled, has been kind of not so subtly staring. Like whenever Vith would like lean forward, Eleanor would be like leaning back, just kind of keep looking at her. Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course. Not much going on with us. We're just trying to help out some people, make some coin, you know.
Gareth notices that as a bartender and leans in. She likes roses.
Eleanor just gets like caught up very quickly. I thank you for
doesn't matter the
lovely
color.
meal, and I will have a good night. I hope you can join me when you're ready, I guess. Okay.
You see Molly give you a wink. Have a good night, hon.
Good night.
Vith just kind of chuckles and watches
Yeah.
her go up the stairs.
You want to give me an acrobatics check for the stairs?
Yes,
Do you trip in front of the lady or no?
Absolutely. Where are you, aggro? Oh, it's a
Yeah, with the hun that she adds at the end, you kind of stumble on one of the stairs, not expecting it, and then just embarrassed run up. If you go down, by the way, there are rooms. And I'm gonna open them all up. You can pick whichever one you want. Well, whichever of the two bedrooms or this 2-person bed, but I don't think he gave you that.
No. This would like green. God damn it.
Or you can go further upstairs. I don't remember what rooms are up here. It's been oh wait, these are the luxury rooms. Yeah, no, he didn't give you guys those. So, Vith, Anathema, anything else you'd like to do?
Well, seeing as though my friend had to pay for me, like, you all have a good night.
You
as well.
Let's just stay up chatting with her for a little bit. It's like, oh, so I'm from a small, farm village originally, and so just going on about, stuff they got in common and shit.
Yeah, you learned that she was also
What?
from a small little hamlet, Vith, if you go down, by the way.
What
There's
do you mean
rooms.
down?
Like down on the map.
I saw stairs and I went upstairs.
This way.
Dude, I don't know what the...
Okay, here, I'll shift ping. If it'll shift ping. There we go.
Oh, jeez. Scroll
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, sorry.
Jeez.
That's all good.
I didn't see the bottom part.
It's fine. It's fine, dude.
Uh,
Anathema,
Maybe
you learned
wall.
that Molly is also from a small little farming hamlet, a bit to the south, outside of Dwell, but she and her folks came on some hard times around there, had to sell it off to some other locals, and moved up here. And that was back when the Lord of Torna used to exist. I need to find something real quick. The Lazaroth family, those were the old lords of the province that is now the Golden Country. And so they had to sell off the farm and everything, and it's just been too long, so there's no real reason to go back to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, how has the city been treating it? Village, I guess.
Well, for the most part, everyone's really accepting. There's, a wide variety of races as she gestures to the Tabaxi half-orc and Gareth. At least when it was more populated, but it's just one of those things where everyone's coming and going, so there's no real reason to be, dicks to each other.
That's thinking.
What was that? You're a bit quiet for me.
Oh, so I like that way of thinking.
Yeah, I mean, there's no real reason. We're all trying to survive in this land together, doing the best we can, so making enemies of each other is only going to cause more problems,
Oh, exactly, and I get really kind of scared to of making enemies. I feel like every interaction is going to be someone who doesn't like me for who I am or doesn't like me for what I am.
She takes a hold of your hands and looks into your eyes. Yeah, I can understand that, but you know what I say to those people? Fuck them.
I like your way of thinking.
Yeah, no. They're if they want to be dicks, let them be dicks, and just don't give them time of day. And when they find themselves all by their lonesome, they only have themselves to blame.
Oh, it took me far too long to learn something, but now that I know it, I feel much better about myself, and it's easier to meet people. I mean, I met this group of people that we were with about like a day ago. Can you believe that? No, it's not a day ago, but
yeah, that's crazy.
I know. It's crazy and scary and really, really scary actually, but I'm here, and that counts for something.
Yeah, and they seem like the kind of folk that, well, even with that older gentleman, they still seem like the kind of folk that'll take care of you regardless. So
I'd hope so. I want to be able to take care of them, if anything. I mean, it's all I really can do, I feel.
I'm sure there's more you can do. You just gotta figure it out. I didn't know I was a chef until I started working here.
Oh, I guess having a job kind of helps you figure out what you can do. Maybe this will help me.
Yeah, who knows? And,
Well. Oh, what were you gonna say?
no worries. It's just, if things don't pan out with them, you can always come back here and Gareth and I can figure out something for you.
I would like that very much. I I should probably head to bed. They're gonna be wanting to get up a little early.
Oh, the adventuring type are always like that. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
She gives you a little pat on the shoulder.
I really appreciate it.
Well, it ain't nothing. I guess I better get back slaving away in the kitchen.
Well, good luck.
Oh, Cypher, are you peering through Mouse's eyes?
Cypher has been.
Yeah.
Is there anything I pick up after she returns to the kitchen?
Is Mouse trying to be sneaky?
Yes.
You might want to roll stealth.
17.
Oh, dang. Yeah. So you kind of flitter and fly up into the bit of rafters that are in here. And you just kind of see her humming along, going back. You do hear her mention, that pink girl was kind of cute. And she just kind of goes and does like a little inventory. And you also notice there's like some satchel or something underneath, and she grabs the thing and pops it in her mouth discreetly. Would you like to roll perception to see what it is?
I would. 17?
This lady's eating straight out of a bag of beans. She just grabbed a bean and ate it raw because there's not a lot of food variety here.
A woman after my own heart.
In a light blue puff of smoke, Mouse returns to the chest by Cypher's side in his room.
Alright. And you all have a pretty peaceful evening, actually. Is there anything else you'd like to do before the morrow?
Eleanor is just sitting on the bed, hands on her knees, looking down, and just a big blush underneath, like, her eyes and her nose.
Have you actually never... I don't know. Like,
What do you
never...
mean? No, of course not, because I'm dumb and stupid and thought work was everything for so long.
Well, once we figure out what the hell we're doing... I don't know. Maybe
No,
you could...
I shouldn't. You're right. I shouldn't, for all we know, we may leave and not come back, so... But
I really don't know if we're gonna go back, but if we don't, I mean, really, you don't need to treat everything like work anymore.
I guess you're right.
Hey,
I mean, that's coming from me. Hmm?
Do you guys have your door shut to your room?
It would have been left open until Vith got in here, but
Probably closed now, honestly.
probably, yeah.
You hear a peck or like a little at your door.
What? I'm gonna go and open the door.
What's your passive perception?
You're gonna need a different stealth check.
Mine is.
The barn owl is going to attempt
Mine's 13.
to quickly skitter underneath the bed.
Mine's 12.
13.
So it passes both of your passives. Yeah,
That
the
would've been
barn
funny.
owl skitters and hides under the bed.
There was someone there.
What the? No? Am I going? You heard something too, right?
Vaguely.
Whatever. And he just closes it.
Well,
Anyway. I don't know. Like, I have a reason to go back, obviously, but.
well, I don't think we'll survive very long if we don't at some point, but
I know. I can't leave Val alone and all that too long either.
well,
Okay.
I mean, if we really want, we have to come back with something more substantial. Some reason why
Right.
you couldn't. Otherwise, it looks like this was
Looks
planned.
like what I did. Yeah.
Right.
This just kind of has, like, he's, like, rubbing, like, his temples, like, oh, Lord. What am I supposed to do? I just...
Well, it's a big fish, and right now the big fish are fighting. And we don't have to worry about it too much. Hopefully.
I'm only a little worried. I mean, they keep asking about it.
Hmm.
Like, and...
Well, what they don't know won't hurt them. Well,
Mhm.
for a while. Although, it may be necessary to give them our actual names at some point.
I don't think they would just rat me out or anything, so maybe.
A mortician, and, I don't even know what to call anathema. But,
They seem
yeah,
alright, though.
I'm interested in what Cypher's looking into, but
Mine too.
maybe it's nothing. Maybe he's just an old man trying to replace his spellbook.
I'm sure. Maybe he could teach me a few things. One line when I said I was curious.
That's fair.
I didn't just go out in the woods, I read a bit too.
Well, it's more than I could ever teach you. Not exactly skilled in that sense, so.
Well, it's not on you.
We should get some sleep.
Yeah.
Do you want the bed?
I do just fine. There's two in here, hold on.
There is. I'm just
You are
asking if
currently
you want to
sitting
sleep
on
there or
one.
not. Exactly. I'm not
Okay.
saying you should join. No.
I was like,
I'd
We
rather
are
you
both
not
gay.
sleep on the ground, but if you really would prefer, I won't fight you.
Vith just flops on the other bed. Passes out immediately.
And maybe we're just mercenaries for now. And Eleanor will pick off their armor and roll over.
After a little while, can I tell through Mouse's eyes that they've both fallen asleep?
You're gonna need to go out from the bed.
Alright. Mouse is going to leave from under the bed and attempt to look around / listen for, like, heavy breathing.
Roll me another stealth check. Eleanor and Vith, there's something in the room.
Vith just kind of opens his eyes slightly. Oh?
it looks like, because, oh, you don't have a window, so it would be pitch black in there. Well, no, you have dark vision, Vith. What am I
have
talking
dark
about?
vision.
Yeah,
You
you
get
see an owl
fucked.
standing on, your,
Oh, what the-
little footboard, just looking at you, and then looking over to Eleanor, and then looking back at you, and then it realizes that, oh shit, you're awake.
Wait, what? Is something wrong?
What are you doing in here?
Who's in here?
I
can't
would
see a thing.
recognize that this is Cypher's owl, I'm assuming.
Yep. You haven't seen any other
Cypher.
owls.
What? Is there an owl in here? Oh.
It's his.
I stumble to the door. Open the door. Get out.
And it flies over and sits on the chest.
Are you... Vith, like, tries to corner it and try to, like, grab it.
Give me acrobatics from Mouse.
Yeah.
Fifth. What can I have you to do?
Animal handling?
Yeah, animal handling. Do animal handling.
A 12 from Mouse.
Beat a 12.
Damn it!
Didn't beat a 12.
Well, I still know your Hoas is spying, so...
I mean, you don't know that he can see through Mouse, you just know that it's his owl.
Oh, true. Sky rat. Come here.
Oh, just please go.
Go back to your geezer, please.
Flutter.
I will use
I swear to God.
speech of beast and leaf again to try to convey. Listen, we can't go to sleep unless if you're in here.
Does
Please
that
leave.
does that work with a Fey familiar?
Can you pop it in?
Yep. It says beasts, plants, and vegetation.
I'm also going to pop up the other one to see if it identifies what the
pretty
familiar
sure-
is at all.
Well, I'm pretty sure
it
it's
just-
considered Fey, right?
It says it takes an animal form.
But it's
still
not an
Fey.
animal, is it?
Instead of
celestial, fey, or fiend, your choice.
instead of a beast. So no, you can't. You can't communicate to it.
I just speak and then it's like, oh, that's strange. Usually they at least acknowledge me.
Didn't he say it was a Fae thing?
Oh.
He told the god that.
Right.
Maybe, hold on.
I will put out my hand for it to step up onto.
It
Come on.
steps up on your hand.
I had keen senses, I'm stupid. Come on.
I will slowly walk towards the door.
As soon as you start going towards the door, are there any rafters for it to fly up to?
I swear to God.
Give me a luck d20 roll. And then, Eleanor, you can also roll animal handling. Oh, no, there aren't. Not any that it can perch on.
Oh, for crying out
That
loud. I'm
looks
just
like a
gonna go
19.
tell him to get his owl.
Oh,
It then flutters off.
might be best.
It flies off into the hallway and heads
The
back.
moment-
Never mind.
The moment
And
you open
Vith
the
just
door.
shuts the door.
Ah.
I am going. I did not just get bested by an owl.
Were you
and-
looking through Mouse's eyes during that? Because Eleanor did
I-
not have her armor on. Lightly clothed, but...
Vith just passed out in what he was wearing. He does not care.
Yeah.
That is for me to know. Granted, that was not the purpose of that,
Eleanor.
because
No,
No,
unfortunately,
I would
felt
like to know
myself
because there are
like-
some things that I would like to describe to you if you had seen them.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, more info is always good for me.
Okay. You've seen some of the small markings on Vith's face.
Mm-hmm.
Eleanor actually doesn't have any of those on her own face. However, you can notice through on her arms, and it seems to trail underneath some of the light sleepwear that she wears to sleep in, that it must continue on both arms and up to the back. You're not sure what the back looks like, but there are some light, tattooed almost markings that crawl up her arms.
I don't want it to sound like an old man is peeping to be gross.
Oh, you definitely were peeping.
Yeah.
Just not for
kind of
that
peeping.
reason.
Yeah.
Not for that reason.
Eleanor, another thing to think of.
Got some great notes.
Where
out of it,
is your pin that shows the crest of your house?
That is some info I would love to know.
Is that out on display?
It's
Was
not.
that out on display?
It's usually tucked into one of the pouches that are underneath the side cape that she wears. Usually, so it would be in like a pouch on the bedside table, but
But not openly out. Okay, that's good to know.
and then I'm gonna do another sweep of the room.
Because banking on so far, nobody's told me that they are arcane proficient. They might know that it's a fae, but they might not know all that the spell Fae Familiar can do.
Yeah. Give me an investigation, by the way, Eleanor.
Ah,
Alright, you don't find anything.
I'm too tired.
Do we know that you can see through Mouse's eyes?
I haven't told you that I can do that.
Okay.
I haven't even told Anathema that I could do that either.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So far, I've
So
only
we're just
done
like, why
that.
the hell is this owl in here?
Yep.
As far as you're aware, the little Fae owl was playing some pranks on you.
Hmm.
Wow.
Little fuckface.
Good night.
Good night.
And with a restful night, as the moon rises high, we shall call this session to a close.
Oh,
I caught you, motherfucker.
Oh
Interesting.
gosh.
Who the heck is Val?
No.
Oh, man, I-
Oh my god. I love
I
this
like
so much.
drama.
this is so fun.
It is so fun.
Who's Val? What's going on in Ilman's past? What's going
Yeah.
on in the Koshin Woods? What's just going on?
What's
happening? Please.
We'll find out all that and more next time on Moon Hunters.
Yeah, man.
Thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing, leaving a comment, or a like. It really helps us out. You can catch us live at 7:30 p.m. US Central Time on twitch.tv/BardsOnCall. For updates, follow us on Twitter at BardsCall. See you next Sunday.